This is Kim Minch with a weekly update from the ICCAC. In this week's edition, we will look at our Athletes of the Week, some scores from the past weekend, and we'll preview some upcoming basketball games this weekend, as well as we'll recognize those who were honored with the Academic All-Region last week. First up, the Athletes of the Week. This week's Women's Athlete of the Week is Taryn Wicks from DMAC. Wicks averaged 11 points in her last two games to push DMAC to a 4-game win streak. Wicks also averaged 7 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and 2 steals in the 2 games that DMAC won last week. Our Men's Athlete of the Week is Matthew Don from NIAC. Don had 2 double-doubles last week, scoring 15 points and 15 rebounds in the game against Iowa Lakes, and scored 22 points and 11 rebounds in the game against Clinton. This is Don's 9th double-double this season. Next, some scores from this past weekend. On the men's side, Clinton traveled to NIAC and lost a close one, 67-75. Clinton had 3 players in double figures, and NIAC was led by Athlete of the Week Matthew Don with 22 points. On the women's side, number 1 NIAC hosted number 24 Northeast in a cross-division matchup and held on to win 78-75. 4 players from NIAC were in double figures, but were led by Chelsea Jacox with 22 points. For Northeast, 4 players were in double figures as well, but was led by Allison Klostergaard with 20 points. NIAC has now won 8 straight games in a row. Coming up this weekend on the women's side, number 13 Iowa Central looks to defend their 12-0 record at home with a matchup against Ellsworth. Iowa Central has 4 girls averaging over 10 points per game, but is led by sophomore guard Lydia Harvey with 17.3 points per game. On the men's side, Iowa Lakes travels to number 6 DMAC this weekend. DMAC is 15-0 on their home court and looks to extend their streak with the help of leading scorer Brandon Nazine, who is averaging 16.7 points per game. Iowa Lakes is led by DeAndre Parks, who is averaging 22.1 points per game. Finally, we would like to congratulate those 539 student athletes from the ICCAC who received first or second academic all-region honors this last week for their achievements this fall. The ICCAC had 283 players listed on the first team academic all-region list, with 38 in football, 29 in men's basketball, 43 in women's basketball, 18 in men's cross country, 39 in men's soccer, 19 in women's cross country, 26 in women's soccer, 67 in volleyball, and 4 in wrestling. First team requires a 3.5 or above GPA. Check out our website for a complete list of those honored. Finally, check us out on Twitter at ICCAC Sports for up-to-date scores and more on the go. Also, check out our website at www.iccac.org for more scores and stories about what's happening in conference, as well as this all-academic region list.